Hey, good morning. So I am in the middle of Spanaway, as you can see. Um, so really, I don't have much to update. What am I kidding? Yes, I do. So I got here and actually, it's so different because I feel like a huge burden has been taken off of me. And it's more peaceful here than I was expecting. I'm not as anxious as before I got here. And it's kind of funny how much, oh my gosh, there's a hummingbird. Anyway, sidetrack there. Yeah, it's kind of funny how, when your needs are being provided for, how much less you have to stress about. And I am just so thankful to be here right now. And it's so great because I've been starting to work out, and today, I did Trainer David's workouts. I will put a link on the bottom here. And anyway, it's pretty cool because he loves push-ups and squats and these things where you you're on your side and you have to reach under. But anyway, so my arms are, if they could talk, this is what it'd say. Rosie, what the hell were you thinking? Yeah. So, yeah, my body just kind of hurts right now. Um, it, it's weird how, in 10th grade, I was so in shape. I was doing push-ups every day. I was lifting weights and such stuff like that. But now that I'm not in school, I was over at Northwest University, but when do you find the time to work out? But I think it's really important for anybody to find their routine, because otherwise you're just going to gain a lot of weight like I did. Yeah. So, it's kind of sad because I was doing the push-ups and I couldn't go all the way down without falling because I'm just not as strong as I used to be. And that's kind of, when you look at it like that, you start to think, well, I'm so weak. When you go from being able to do 30 regular push-ups to not being able to do even 15 modified push-ups, that's a big problem. And I don't know, I guess I shouldn't be looking at the perspective of where I was then and where I am now, because realistically, am I going to be able to get back to my 10th grade self? Probably not. Can I get close? Yeah, probably. But not right now, I gotta kind of just work up to it. So, today I was able to do maybe 15. I tried my best. Yay, me. But so, one day I'm going to be able to do those regular 30 push-ups again. And I'm excited for that day, but for now, I'm just going to do the modified push-ups. I feel like such a girl. It's probably because I am. Yeah, anyway, so it's just, I really value being strong, not just emotionally, but also physically. And so now that I see how weak I am, I can work on it. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even able to do all of Trainer David's workout, but eventually I'll get to that point where I can. Hey, if I have to work my way up by doing a ton of Jumping jacks, hey, so be it. You know, at least I'm starting somewhere. I mean, that's the main point, is that I'm starting. And, yeah. So, yeah, so last night was pretty amazing. I went on a walk at midnight, and, you know, you can't really do that in, Tacoma, because there's so much bad stuff that happens at night in that area. And, you know, it's nice to be in a neighborhood where I don't have to worry so much about it. So down the road there's a creek that, well, not a creek, it's a wetland preserve sort of thing. And in the middle of it there's like these like 4 trees that are all connected to each other with what used to be a tree house, I think. And so all that's left is the bottom part of it, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of like a patio type of thing. And for some reason, you know, I decided, hey, I'm gonna stand on that thing and just kind of look at the sky and the water that I can see. I mean, because it's a wetland, it's wet. Yeah, who would have thought? And anyway, it's so cool. Like, I got in a weird mood, and, you know, like, I started hugging this tree, literally, and I'm like, you know, having time with Jesus, and I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for this tree. And, you know, all of a sudden, like, I got this picture of the tree extending towards heaven, and I realized, you know, because um, you know, in the Bible, a lot of people believe that God is in everything. He's in the trees. He's in the wind that blows. He's, you know, literally everywhere. Anyway, which I kind of believe. You know, that's just part of who I am, I guess. Um, but, you know, the main thing is, you know, it was like God created this tree that's probably about 200 years old. I mean, maybe more. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, were we there when it was first planted? Probably not. I mean, like, maybe somebody was here, but if Spanaway was even here 200 years ago, yeah. I don't know that, but I might do research on it. Anyway, so, you know, I just got this picture of this, I mean, because I'm like, well, if this is extending, if God is in everything, and this tree is extending towards heaven, this is like a life vein of God. I mean, because what does a tree do? I mean, it gives life. Uh, you know, it sucks out all the carbon monoxide out of the air. You know, all the bad and, you know, that we don't need to be breathing in. And then it gives air, it gives life, it gives, I mean, like, if it weren't for these trees, I don't think we'd be here. I mean, like, God would probably provide another way, but let's be realistic here. You know, the trees are our natural filtration system, and which is pretty amazing when you think about it. Yeah, so anyways, it was like, I imagined it as like this vein of God, like breathing life into us. And, you know, so all I could do is hold the tree tighter and be like, you know, hold me close, Jesus. Because, you know, in my mind, I'm actually embracing God. And in that time, God was like, okay. And, you know, I felt this warm surge of like, you know what? I will, because I love you and you deserve this and you need to be loved. And, you know, it was great because I started laughing for no apparent reason, you know. And it was just like, just joy, 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 joy. That's all I'm saying. It was fantastic because I have not had that kind of joy in a very long time. And I realized that I have let the enemy steal my joy. And I'm telling you, no more. It's not going to happen anymore. The enemy will not have my joy. Because you know me, I love to laugh. I love to be joyful. I mean, like, regardless of my circumstance. And I'm not, I mean, I'm not going to let him steal my joy. That's it. And that's a very important thing because, you know, when you have joy, you have a sense of purpose and everything that goes along with just being joyful. Because you just are all of a sudden just filled with more hope for the future. And, you know, and that's very, very important, you know. Yeah, so so that's the tree hugger in me, you know, finding you know, a little bit of a message through God's creation. And yeah, that's about all I wanted to talk about. And I hope that you are having a great day. And yeah, have a great day. I'll just stop talking now. Okay, bye. Okay.